Alright, Jeff, this is one of your throws at the Air Force trials. We'll look at it full speed and then we'll slow it down, talk about some coaching points. Overall, not bad technique. There are some areas that I just want to discuss with you that you can work on here. Overall, the wind out of the back is good. Right arm is back. If anything, we can open up our shoulders to face the throwing area a little bit more, but there's not a big issue with that. The main thing is that your right arm is back and up, which is good. See how far back it is, right? It's right over your right rump, which is where we want it. So as you rotate out of the back, there's a lot of left arm swing moving into it. And so we start with this nice wind here, and then we kind of lose it as we sweep the left across to the middle. So if we have the discus back there, we want to just keep it there. It's along for the ride until the final release when we hit the power position. So relax the upper body out of the back. We want to rotate off our left foot. Good job there. Staying nice and low and balanced. So looking at the lower body, this is pretty good. What I'd like to see more is a little more bend in the left knee coming into the throw. So once we turn into the throwing area, you sink down on that left knee, where it would be kind of at this angle. And how you counterbalance that lean into the throw is you have a wide right leg that sweeps to the center of the ring. And if you'll notice, as we progress here in the video, your leg kind of dangles back, doesn't really have any active force as it sweeps to the center. I mean, it does, but we'd like to have it a little more pronounced, meaning the inside of the heel, we're almost doing like a soccer kick as we sweep into the middle of the ring, and you'll see that more when we do the comparison video. But we want a wider, more active right leg out of the back that sweeps and gets ahead of the discus, setting up in the power position. Okay, and when we go through the center, we want to make sure, like out of the back, that discus is up and back. So really we want to crisscross our body to where our upper body's back, but our lower body is leading into the throw. So you should have a nice, strong right leg driving to the center of the ring with the discus back. And when you're hitting the center of the ring, you want to focus forward as long as possible. So you rotate to the center, you focus forward, and then once you hit the power position, you focus back. And I'll talk about that here in a little bit. So we want an active right leg, drive to the center, keep that upper body nice and relaxed, keep that right arm high and back. Right now it's just getting too much ahead in the center. But you compensate for that, and I'll show you how. So you drive to the center here. When we hit the center, we really want to stay on the ball of our right foot so that we can minimize the traction and just make that turn a lot quicker. Right now it looks like we kind of landed a little flat-footed, and that's going to cause us to pause a little bit. So try to remain on the ball of that right foot when you hit the center and you go into the turn. Okay, so here's your power position. Not bad. Our shoulders are square to the back of the ring. I'd like to see your eyes focus to the back of the ring, so just relax. We don't want to look into the throw too early. And the feet, they're a little narrow. I'd like to see them a little wider, but not bad. And this foot, your left foot, I would like to see back just a little bit more, but that's not too bad of an issue there. Overall, it's a pretty good power position. What I don't like is your head. You're starting to look into it just maybe a little too early, and that kind of happens, but it's not bad. Right here, okay, upper body, nice big chest, eyes to the sky, nice pull on the discus. There's a lot of good things going here in the upper body. We just have to make sure that our lower body focuses into the throwing area first. If you look at your right foot, see how it's kind of focusing that way. The knee's kind of turning into the throw. We really want to create that torque from our lower body. So the right foot, knee, and hip have to be pulling the upper body into the throw. And right now they're just kind of a little bit behind, but you'll see here as we progress, they do pop forward with a nice, you got a nice block, nice left side strong block here. I'd like to see a little more drive out of the right foot before it comes off the ground. I'm going to recommend to you that any practice you do, you throw without a reverse to feel that, and then go back to a reverse so you can get that natural movement and natural push off of the right leg rather than just hopping off the ground. Okay, discus comes out a little flat. That's okay. It'll straighten out with practice. And the follow through with the arm, really what I like to do is see the follow through with the entire upper body. You're kind of watching it as it's released, and that can cause some issues with fouling. You'll follow the discus into the throwing area and fall out the front. You do a good job catching yourself here, but really we want to, once it's released, you kind of watch it come out of your hand out of the corner of your eye, and you follow through with the entire upper body. Once you've regained your balance, then you can turn around and check out, see how far it throws. See how it kind of causes you to kind of lean into the throwing area. That's just let it go, follow through with the entire upper body, then you can check it out. So overall, Jeff, really good job. Nice wind. We just got to work on a little bit more bend in the left leg out of the back. A wider right leg, relaxing the upper body. And then once we get to that power position, just remain patient with the upper body. Let the lower body turn into the throw first, then the upper body. Nice strong release with a full body follow through. So overall, good job.